Hi, I'm Jim from Left Wing Libertarian.
And I am Anna from BeautyGirlsMom.com.
And today we're going to be talking about wedding themes. What is a wedding theme?
Well, I mean, it's basically like any other party theme. You pick something that you are especially fond of, and you base your entire wedding on it. Maybe it's the Wizard of Oz. So, everything that you do, you might have emerald green bridesmaid dresses. You might have, munchkins instead of a wedding cake. But everything...
Name tags for everybody that says, hi, my name is Dorothy.
Maybe, but everything that you do for your wedding is going to focus on your theme. We've been to weddings where there was like a movie theme, and the centerpieces were those, what are those things called? The clapboards?
The director's clappers.
We've been to weddings where the theme was, Renaissance themes, where they dress in full costume. The centerpieces are very much themed to a Renaissance time period. So basically, it's giving yourself one track to follow. Instead of going into a florist and saying, oh my God, I don't know what flowers to pick, you'll go in and you'll say, I'm having a fall themed wedding. And they're going to give you the oranges and golds.
Is the theme then my color is blue? Or is that not really a theme? That's a color?
You could certainly theme, and there are people that theme their weddings on Tiffany blue. You could have your wedding Tiffany blue, and then maybe your centerpieces are crystally looking to represent, the jewelry at Tiffany. Or, maybe your colors are pink and blue. I just, on my blog, you'll see a wedding party that is rainbow colored. You can theme your wedding around colors that you love. You can theme it around a movie that you love. People have great Gatsby themed weddings. I don't know why. People end up dead. Not a good thing. But you can theme your wedding,
Veil Armagulus. All men must die.
St. Patrick's Day parties.
Game of Thrones
people do
theme.
A Halloween theme.
That'd be a horrible theme for a wedding, because in all the weddings in Game of Thrones, people die.
Yeah. Don't theme your wedding around Game of Thrones. No, but it's an easy way for people to stay on task with their wedding. There is an overwhelming amount. If I Googled right now wedding invitations, tens of thousands of options would be available.
Is it more from when you used to sell them in those big books that you had to carry around?
It's way more, because now everybody can do it. You can find them online, everything that you could possibly think of.
You could Photoshop images a lot easier into them.
You could Photoshop images. So, it can be overwhelming to just say, all right, I'm getting married. Let me go pick an invitation. Oh my God, I brought up this site.
There's, on this video? Okay.
Yeah, there's 12,000 on this site alone. All right, well, let's minimize our options. Let's go down to, we want to do a Disney themed, so let's look for Disney themed wedding invitations.
Okay, so let's for the sake of example, let's say someone wants to do a Disney theme.
Okay.
Does that mean that the bride's dress can't be the traditional white gown? It has to be a Disney looking gown?
No, and there are gowns now that are themed after Disney princesses. You can go to the store and find a Cinderella ball gown inspired by Cinderella's ball gown in white.
But can the bride or the brides wear traditional white wedding gown but still have a Disney themed wedding? Like, does the theme mean that every single item has to fit the theme?
No, every single item doesn't have to fit the theme, but again, that's what kind of keeps you on task. It stops you from having to make overwhelming decisions. What kind of shoes am I going to wear? Well, I'm going to have a Cinderella themed wedding. I'm going to find a glass slipper. They're not glass, but there are clear shoes that you could wear for your Cinderella theme. Your cake topper might be Cinderella Castle, or it might be, a statue of Cinderella and Prince Charming. Your centerpieces could be the scullery bucket that she used to carry with beautiful flowers coming out of it. Just something to remind you of the movie Cinderella. Whatever aspects of that movie you like. Do you have to have everything Cinderella? You don't. If you like,
the other thing with that, just as an example, you could decide that you wanted to do the bucket as a centerpiece and put flowers in it. There is the actual books themselves. Mm-hmm. There's the book adapted by Disney, and then there's the movies, the cartoons, the different things where you may have seen different flowers at different periods of time. So even if you knew someone or found someone on Pinterest that did it, you could change that flower element. And still stick within the story character, and also work with things like what your florist can actually get you for the time of year of your wedding.
Yeah.
But that's still sticking within a Disney theme.
It is
or
still
some
sticking within a theme. And most people that are going to go with a theme do it specifically so that they can follow a theme. Mardi Gras theme. You're going to pretty much do everything. Your colors are going to be Mardi Gras color. You might go as far as serving Cajun or Creole food. Everything that you do is going to be themed around a Mardi Gras celebration. It just makes things easier. Is it necessary to choose a theme to have a wedding? It's not. Choose things that you love. If your favorite flower is spider mums and that's what you want to carry, you go with spider mums. But your centerpieces are neon pink Gerber daisies, go with the Gerber daisies. It doesn't matter. Do the things you love. You don't have to do a theme. If you want to
or what comes within your reception package or
whatever
something.
comes within the package. And a lot of caterers, especially around here because we have a lot of big catering halls, they do offer some kind of a centerpiece. It might just be a mirror and some votive candles with a bud vase. You choose one signature flower, whatever. You can, just work with that, or you can dress it up. People name their tables. If you're going to go with a Cinderella theme, maybe you have, the Gus table, the Jack table, the Drizella table, the evil queen table. That's where you sit, your mother-in-law. But you can name your tables after characters in the movies. But
I'm just here for amusement purposes.
You're just here for amusement. But you don't have to. Your wedding can be anything that you want it to be. If you want it to be as easy and as streamlined and, something that you don't have to worry about making choices out of the tens of thousands of options, you want to have, something very clean and streamlined, and you just want to go with a theme, then choose a theme that's going to make you excited and interested in your wedding. I
was at someone's wedding. The only vegetable that they had was peas, and the dessert that they had was pumpkins. Their wedding theme was easy. Easy peasy pumpkin squeezy.
Isn't it easy peasy lemon squeezy?
Depends on what part of the country you're in.
How do you squeeze a pumpkin?
I don't know.
You don't. That's why it's lemon squeezy. We did not have a theme when we got married. We just kind of went with things we loved. My favorite color was green. Our bridesmaid dresses were green. One of my favorite flowers was spider mums. We had those as the centerpiece of our table.
We had a theme at our wedding. The people on the groom side of the family, on the bride side of the family, their theme was "That's a Lucky Guy." And on the groom side of the family, they thought the theme was, "That's a lucky guy, too."
You're lucky to still be here after 25 years. That's what you're lucky. So, yeah, there it is pretty much in a nutshell. You do not have to have a theme for your wedding. It certainly makes the shopping and it certainly makes the planning easier if you do go with a theme. But your theme could simply be, I just want the things that I love around me.
So from this point forward, the wedding theme videos will be individual themes. And
we're going to try and do a couple of suggestions. I used to professionally write a blog that was specifically wedding themes. So I have a ton of them, a ton of ideas, a ton of material.
Yeah, one of the things that we've kind of asked Anna to do is take the items of the theme and put it into more of a standard order, so that when she's talking about, okay, today's wedding theme is going to be, Disney Cinderella. Can you do something with the dress? The answer is yes. You could get a dress like she had, or you could get a dress that color, or you could get, a dress in that style. Or if you look at what she wore, she had a corsage or some, other elements of things that you could do. And then, what about the groom, or what about the gifts? I mean, you could have a wedding that looked almost like everybody else's wedding, and your theme might be just the gifts that you hand out to the bridal party, or a few items on the table. So you have the range of just one or two things to every single item.
Yeah.
And I'm getting the signal from off stage to ramble more. So
no, you're not. There's somebody banging upstairs. So
is it? Oh, yeah.
Just to let them know. But yeah, no, you don't need to have a wedding theme, but we will over the next couple of weeks be talking about various wedding themes. Everything from, a Hawaiian themed wedding to maybe a Thanksgiving themed wedding. And of course we will talk about a Disney themed wedding because it's kind of my thing. It's kind of what I do. So
and you can have a Hawaiian themed wedding without going to Hawaii.
Oh, absolutely. So we appreciate you joining us. If you'd like to subscribe, please just click the button wherever it appears on your screen.
And we'll see you real soon.